What's up, guys? Ninja on the Ninja. And basically, last video, um, I ended up talking about some shit. It was real shit. It was good shit. I think you should go back and watch it. Okay. You should go back and watch it. And again, share with your friends. And not because I'm fucking one of those people that say, no, you gotta share, you gotta share. No. I honestly don't care if you watch my shit or not. Lily, go ahead and leave right now. Right now, go ahead. I don't care. I really don't care. Like I applied to Destiny. I applied to this one. I applied a few places, and I don't care if I get picked up, and if I get hired or whatever. Uh, I don't care basically. And the reason why I don't care is because I really don't care. I'm the shit, so I don't care. Uh, I'm just trying to manage micromanage. You must be logged in to view this page. And I was just about to log in as it's funny, so let's see what it does. Like I told you, this fucking app decided to fuck with everything, so I don't know. Yay, we're back. Fucking finally. Shit. Jesus fuck. Alright. Why is it not going? What the fuck? I introducing partners and affiliates who have had at least one stream in at least 3 days can post stories through the new Twitch mobile app feature. Wait, what? Partners and affiliates who have had at least one stream in the last 30 days can post stories through the new Twitch mobile app feature. Learn more in blog. I'll right click that for later. Um, fuck it, it's fine. And then this goes like this. So I'll actually do this so I know it's recording. Okay, so the last video I got carried away talking about shit that matters. Again, get your friends involved, get your wife, life, your kids, your sons, your daughters, send them my way. If you want them to grow, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna get strong. I'm gonna get healthy. I'm gonna be able to walk again. I'm dope as fuck. I found my center. I found my core. I'm a late bloomer. Late as fuck. My life was fucked up. Not only did I have health situations, um, but also just in general, it was pretty much I'll change the world. Cause like I came from this town called Tracy, and it was hell over there. And Stockton was hell too. I lived with the dog family and this dog world dog society, where rules didn't apply because it was more of a dictation through force. Like I'll kick your ass. That's basically what a bully does. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of what the world was. They bullied you, and they made you insecure to the point of you just kind of deal with it, or you live with it, or and and a lot of things that law says would be applied would not be applied because I'm the law. Fuck you, I'll kick your ass. And that's kind of how the world worked. And now we moved over here, and now instead of everyone, I'll kick your ass, I'll kick your ass, I'll kick your ass, now it's some more of a law and legality and knowing your shit. So I'm fucking just like I'm going up, I'm rising basically. So again, because of where I was held down and repressed, and that's why I felt that way, because it was true, but not in the world at large. It's just in Tracy and Stockton, and probably a lot of places around the world. They hold you underwater so they can stay afloat, basically. Out here, everybody is floating on their own, and they're building ships. As stuff floats their way, they're building empires and they're building up. And that's why everyone loves these games, like the game where you're just stranded on the ocean and you're floating on a raft and you're building and you're building and you're building. That's what game people like that. and everyone can play that game. Even what's called trash can people can play that game. In reality, uh, what's it called? If you put yourself through that, um, you show yourself out to be somebody that might matter. But you got to be careful, because knowing that, people knowing that can use that to try to get noticed, basically. So they will fake it as far as they can. They will learn and play the game as far as they can, and but they actually want to fuck you, and then export you and extort you and then leave. That's kind of what America is going through now, and this is why I like Long Island Audit, because he does what he does and he handles those people and he gets them out of here. Basically, he gets rid of tyrants and tyranny and injustice. Basically, he does it more on the legal law front. I do it more of the legal law. But in the courtroom, basically, I'm a judge, and he's like my officer. Basically, the same thing with Destiny, but he's more my scientist, and he's my scientist officer. Long Island Audit is my law, my like police officer, essentially, uh, officer. A legal eagle could be a lawyer, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm building a crew essentially out of just random fucking shitheads, basically. And I'm on top of it all. I'm the judge, and the problem that I had growing up was everybody wanted this role. Everybody wanted it to be me, so they faked it and faked it and faked it. The problem was the world is too stupid, and they were falling for the bullshit and not seeing the real shit, and that was the fucking problem, basically. So, anyways, hopefully now it'll be fixed, and that's kind of why society's toppled over. It's because it's just this game, it repeats, but then something else into something else into something else. You know what I'm saying? So, like Trump and the Republican Party and Christianity and whatnot, the Trump and the evil people that he was, what's it called? Fuck, what the hell's the term? He got them through the gate. Basically, it's the Trojan horse. Um, so he got people through the gate, people who wouldn't get voted for, like Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham. There was that one dude who stepped down. I always try to include him because he's intentionally trying to get forgotten, and it's working, by the way. Um, he works at Fox. I gotta include his name. I have to. Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham. Um, who are board members at Fox? Fox is a whole caca baby poo poo place. Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan, there you go. Former Speaker of the House. So, if you look at the people in Fox, Lachlan Murdoch, just look it up. Who are the board members? In fact, print screen. It's important because chances are they're going to try to hide this information, and now that it's exposed, basically, and that's why you need to save your paperwork, take pictures, and blah blah blah, because the government makes mistakes and they try to cover up the tracks so that they don't make the mistake anymore, and they keep tricking people, tricking people, tricking people, and this is what happens, and this is why I'm pissed off at Long Island Audit, because as much as he's doing, it doesn't matter, and I'm telling him to go harder. Because if he actually wants to implement change, he has to go to the law, and he has to sue, and he has to go through with the court. There's no okay, we'll give you $20 million and we'll settle out of court. There's none of that shit. You go to court, you get that and then they are guilty from doing this, and then the world changes. That's what happens. But because there was a way to buy people out, the world is suffering, basically. And that's what's going on. Okay, we'll give you $20 million, just shut up. Okay. And so you get $20 million, you show up, they cover the tracks. Basically, we learn our lesson and we keep fucking people over. That's what's going on, basically, and just rinse and repeat all day, every day. And that's what's going on. Welcome to America, and that's exactly why I want to point this out. But I will skip the personal part because again, I'm a fucking wizard. I have everything. I know everything. I'm the smartest man in the world. So I already talked about that kind of stuff. But again, I'm staying more towards the policing stuff instead of the psychologist stuff. Now this is a policing video, basically.
So do it.
Too close to us while
So do
we're
it.
conducting. You know you can get arrested for obstruction, right? If you're
So do it.
too close to us while
So do
we're
it.
conducting.
That's what I thought. Don't threaten me with arrest. You don't know what you're talking about, man. What's your name and badge number?
Are you involved in this in any way? You're not with them, so if you want to just take a step back.
So again, I just want to point out, this is highlights. This is what he should be doing, but all the time, not just highlights. It should be his normal, basically, and then there should be highlights of this, basically, of quality, like content of this quality. But because people are able to make highlights, they make highlights seem like they're normal, and that's what's going on. And then when that person is hired, eventually, then you meet their normal. They can't rise to the occasion, and that's why the world sucks.
Back for me.
Right.
Walk up on the police when they're conducting a traffic stop and get within.
Well, it's my
5
job to
feet
do
of the
that.
road.
I'm just saying that, one of your officers refused to identify themselves and threatened to arrest me for obstruction.
And that person, that officer, he's like, okay, yeah, I'll talk to him, and he doesn't. He don't care. And this is why you need to go all the fucking way, because you need to make them care. If the punishment is don't do that, and like, okay, I'm sorry, and then they close the door and like, hey, fuck off. Lesson isn't learned that corruption still exists. It's just they try to hide it, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, basically. And again, this is more of the legal matters, whereas before I was talking about the psychological matters, about like what makes a person, why a person isn't, blah blah blah. So, anyways.
Streets of Providence, Rhode Island. Ladies and gentlemen, we are...
I was greedy right there, right then. The reason why there's a skip is because I was greedy. I was like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. But I accidentally skipped some of the stories, so I'm back and I gotta watch it again. So I made it worse.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are driving through the streets of Providence, Rhode Island, and we saw some police activity here. We are going to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to promote transparency and accountability in law enforcement. It looks like they are searching the vehicle. 3 vehicles here.
It's all fine. It's all whatever. Fine, so fine. So remembering this, because I watched it already before, I was watching this because some of you may or may not have watched it, basically, so I'm covering it here. Basically, one thing that Long Island Audit or Sean Paul did not say in this video is that people that got pulled over did not have to let the police officers search their vehicle. Basically, they have the right to say no. Basically, so you think there's something going on, but where's your proof? Oh, my registration bad. That isn't proof that something is going on, basically, and that's why it's important to know the law. Even if you're a dog family, even if you want to fucking have sex and party and whatever, you need to know the law, and this is why it's so important for kids to pay attention in school, but it's also important to keep your intelligence intact. Because the reason why I failed in school, because all my teachers fucking sucked. And when I was questioning them, they didn't have the answer. They were like, oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. It's because they were coming from a book, and they taught from a book. And then I could read a book. You're not being a teacher. You suck. I don't want to be here. It's a waste of fucking time. And that's kind of what it is. I want to be with my friends. I want to hang out. Oh, she's cute. I want to talk to her. Things like that. And that's the school, and it's your job as a teacher to make it interesting, and it's not interesting, so why the fuck am I here, basically? And again, that's what it takes, and so people get stupid. And the problem is now it lets these cops exploit them and take advantage of them. And what happens on the right, basically, is they get so used to taking advantage of them that they start basically, you have to let me search your vehicle. I know better, but because I take advantage of people and I'm used to people not knowing better, fuck you, let me search your car. And you're like, no, and like, okay, I'm taking you to jail. And they rise and rise and rise, and that's what I'm saying. You need to be ready to go to court. You need to be ready to bring the hammer and go all the fucking way, because they will not learn their lesson until you bring punishment. And that's the fucking point. And so that's why I'm bringing it up. But yeah, continue the video. So
Yeah, you can help me. What's your name and badge number?
Are you involved in this in any way? You're not with them, so if you want.
So I just want to point out, the officer, this is fine. The officer was watching. Can I help you in any way? That's fine. Whatever. Normally they could say no, and this guy would walk back, and basically they'd watch, or he would step up and be like, oh well, why are you here? And he'd go and apply himself anyway. But what happened in this situation was Sean Paul was like, yeah, you can help me. And so I engaged, and now the cop is trying to, whoa, 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 I'm trying to be, what's called, fucking a tyrant here. You have no rights. But you're applying your rights, and I'm not used to you knowing your rights, and I'm not used to you applying your rights. So I'm caught off guard. Normally, I should be the tyrant, and I should be getting away with this. But you ran into Sean Paul Reyes. It's kind of like me, like legally or whatever. If like so and so's the randos, you can run into them, you take advantage of them, whatever. But you walk up to me, you ain't gonna win shit. Basically, I'm gonna fucking, every single time you put your hand somewhere, I'm gonna stop it away and like, get the fuck out of here, cause I know my shit. You know what I'm saying? Problem is, the rest of the world does not, and I fucking fall in with them. They just kind of overlook me and just like, okay, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you know. But I actually know. I did the work. I did the lifting. I know my shit. Basically, and this is why I'm a late bloomer, because I know my shit, but I blended in with everybody who doesn't know their shit. Basically, so.
You want to just take a step back for me?
What's your name and badge number, sir?
It's alright. You're not involved in this, so you don't need to know. My badge number's right here, though. 6530.
That's all.
Great. You can go back to doing your job now.
Yeah.
Why are they searching your car? You gave him permission?
So right there, the reason why Sean Paul did what he did is because that officer doesn't know the law. He's not playing right. So Sean Paul's like, okay, fuck you. I'm going to move on because you're not playing the game. Basically, you don't know the rights. And again, that officer walked up assuming that Sean Paul wouldn't know his rights, but he does. And so the cop doesn't know what to do, basically. So he's like, okay, disengage. But I need to win this. So you step back, go away. And Sean Paul's like, okay, fuck you. Hey, guys. And he's ignoring him and going to them. That's what he's doing. So
You don't have to answer anything he says.
So the cop can't beat Sean Paul. So what he has to do is work around Sean Paul. And this is something I'm used to as an alpha. Basically, like Sean Paul, is when you encounter somebody that can't beat you, they try to beat the people around you. And then, okay, I'll make it to where, since they don't know, but I have the authority, I will trick them into being stupid and doing what I want to do and excluding you from the party. And this is what's going on, and this is why the internet is so important, because it shows, like, and then this is why I'm important, because I'm kind of an auditor, essentially, but I bring the max knowledge, max information. I know everything. I am the smartest man in the world. And again, I was held back. So I'm bringing this to you. I'm explaining this to you to put out into the world to see. And hopefully people see this and they will grow and they will learn and be more knowledgeable. And cops will learn you are just like me, but you are a cop and you serve me. And that's the difference. Right, so I'm technically I actually have more authority than you do, But when you don't know shit, you perceive that the cop is the ultimate authority in the room, when in truth, he is working for them. So it's kind of crazy, but yeah. And that's why they're not talking to Sean Paul, by the way. It's because of what I said just happened right there, basically. And if what I said, if they knew better, and if they knew the rules, they would engage in Sean Paul. Oh, they're just pulling over, but they don't know. They're stupid. They're dogs. They're animals, and they're just, you know what I'm saying? And that's why they won't engage Sean Paul. And the cop is making that happen. That's authoritarianism, basically. And again, my problem is you, Sean Paul, are out there looking for this shit. So why are you just watching it and not doing anything about it? You need to push harder. Basically, you're not pushing hard enough. If you yell at a kid and he's like, okay, whatever, whatever, and he walks away, no lesson is learned. That just like right here, no lesson is learned. So
Trust me, I'm here to help you. They're not. I promise you that.
reaching out. But again, cops, I'm scared, I'm fucking shitting my pants, don't know the rules, don't know the law, don't know everything. That officer is in protecting
Officer
them.
653.
They make sure that they're stupid, they don't know.
Sure you don't want to give me your name, man?
Sean Paul's a little bitch, she's not pushing hard
It's not your
enough.
policy at the Providence Police Department to give members of the public your name.
You need to know it? Why do you need to know it?
To hold you accountable. Is it not your policy? Do you not
It's his traffic stop. I'm just
do you not follow policy?
yeah, here, right here. 653, Officer Scooby.
Yeah, but I appreciate
Officer right here.
See? That's all it is. Breaking the rules, they don't know the rules.
You look new, Officer 653. Yeah.
653 is,
Maybe that's why you don't follow
basically a
policy.
Nazi.
Maybe. Not professional at
He's
all,
on
you
the
know.
way. It's not here
I mean,
yet.
I don't know you, but I'm saying it's not professional to like.
Walk up on the police.
Like this exchange right here in America, it's fine, but imagine this 10 times what it is. Sean Paul would probably be dead or shot or get on the ground getting beat up or whatever. That's what the world used to be.
Conducting a traffic stop and
But
get
America worked itself out in a way where it knows better. But again, they got to that point by knowing the rules, by knowing the law, by being intelligent and educated. That's the point. So while you're young, go to school, learn, educate, pay attention, and evolve and become more. And if you want to maintain your doggish habits of fuck and party and just fuck around or whatever, go ahead. That's fine. But you still need to know the fucking law. You know what I'm saying? You still need to know the rules because the game still goes on. If you watch Game of Thrones, that it's kind of explained there too. Basically, Tyrion Lannister is talking to the bald guy with a eunuch dude. I forgot his name, but he always does this shit. Basically, I forgot he's bald and he's white, but yeah. So they're talking, and they call it the game. That's what the law is. The game is the law. You know what I'm saying? And so that you need to know the rules of the law. Basically, I am Tyrion Lannister. I am Tyrion Lannister. I really am Tyrion. Holy shit! I realized that. I just realized that. Holy fuck! I'm Tyrion Lannister. Like I could have been, what's it called? Jon Snow. I could have been him, but again, in video games, I am. I beat everybody. I handle everybody. I own everybody, and no one beats me. In video games, I am Jon Snow. In life, I am Tyrion Lannister. So that's pretty cool.
Well, it's my job to do that. It's my job. Yeah.
So this goes on. There's talking and trading about
Think
blah
this
blah. I wanted to make
just makes it easier for me. I just want to get.
by policy, I don't need to.
So
So again, they don't know this is where tyranny happens.
well, isn't that convenient?
He explains how since the cops are probably talking shit, they're trying to prevent Sean Paul from getting the camera footage because he was going to bring it up and bring it out and make it public, which is good and what it should be. But again, they're hiding it behind this, and that's what's going on. like in the government, when they're trying to hold people accountable, there's a bunch of black lines and shit. And it's like, well, dude, what the fuck? I'm the law. I should see this. And like, well, we're trying to protect the lawyers. And so that's what's going on. Because people have been fucking around for so much that the people that are fucking around know the law better than people who are serious. And so, like, it's not that we got smarter or that we got better. It's that we have fallen to the point that, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Trickery, basically, works. Like, now you actually get tricked by an illusion, whereas America once upon a time was like, oh, well, the way you did that was, and they don't have that, right? And I watch a video and I'm like, well, the way you did that is, and then, like, oh shit, I just realized that. It's crazy. Like, I watch a video, I'm like, you're faking it, or this is, what's it called? What do they call it? Oh god, Photoshop, basically. Oh, this is Photoshop, or this is that. You're faking it, you're tricking, you're lying, you're exploiting it, and blah blah blah. And this is what's called. I don't fall for it because I know how they did it. Once upon a time, America would have known how they did that, but they don't anymore. People forgot because they're fucking stupid, because they fucked around for too much. They're taking advantage from the world, and so the level has dropped. And we think, oh man, AI is getting really good, and for the record, it is. But what I'm trying to say is that it's not so much that AI got super smart; it's that people got fucking stupid, and now they're actually falling for tricks. Like, once upon a time, I laughed because I think Iraq or something gave AI human rights, basically, right? So there's probably some kind of trick or whatever that can happen there, but it didn't happen here. And now it kind of did, and so we're slipping, basically.
Urban, the police department.
So that's what that is.
We're gonna keep
Talking drama.
fits for
Turns
these
to the
guys.
way it talks to the
Interest.
blah blah blah.
Please, I'm
Others-
probably busy. Hey, Sergeant, how you doing? Do you mind if I get your name? Yeah, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Yeah.
This is the boss, basically.
Sergeant Butin, 98.
Okay, thank you. Just a couple questions for you, Sergeant. I don't want to waste your time. I know you're probably busy. Is your policy to identify yourself to members of the public for the Providence Police Department?
Yeah, we identify ourselves.
Okay, yeah, just because Officer 653, he wouldn't give me his name. I just wanted to be able to FOIA request the open records request, the body camera footage, and things of that nature.
Okay, you
So,
can go to the station for that if you want.
right. I'm just saying that, one of your officers refused to identify themselves and, threatened to arrest me for obstruction. You said I didn't get involved in anything that you're doing here. I waited till you were done to speak to you. I've been respectful.
They're all floating around the boss, the take advantage of the boss. This reminds me of when I used to work at Walgreens, basically, but I was a kid and I succumbed to all that shit because I didn't know. But I stayed away from it. Instead of getting swept up and caught up into the bullshit, I stayed away. I was like, no, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make me a fucking liar and a cheater too? Fuck you, dude. I'm the boss. I want to work. I'm not here to fuck around and get paid to be sitting on my ass. I want to work. You know what I'm saying? I actually want to put myself out
That's
there.
how I conduct myself.
So that's why you see them humming around or whatever, because they want the influence to be on him, and that's what's going on over there in Walgreens. Is while the manager's sitting in the office, because they're all pretending to be doing their job, the managers in the office also fucking around because everybody out there thinks the manager's working when the manager's fucking around. And all the kids, the assistant managers, they are all fucking around, basically. And this is why you can't be hiring kids to do that job, because they will fucking lie through their teeth. You know what I'm saying? They will suck your dick to fuck around all day.
So this is my job, and
But some people think that's enough, like Bill Clinton, for example.
at the end of the day, I don't think it's very professional. I don't think it's worth a formal complaint. Maybe I'll think about it, but I just wanted to bring it up to your attention as a supervisor, all right, Sergeant?
Yeah.
All right, just because, as a law enforcement officer, you guys should respect the First Amendment, right?
I'm the boss.
I mean,
We do.
you know what I'm saying? Thank you, though, Sergeant, all right? Take care.
Yeah,
All right, have a good night.
have a good one. I'm gonna talk to my people, and then now he's like, okay, and the managers, assistant managers, or the officers, I guess, are register, get your register, and I'm soft, which enables what's it called. I'm soft, but I'm the boss. I have the authority, and this is where authoritarianism comes into play, because I'm soft, but I'm their boss. So they all kiss my ass without me being the shit, and I don't need to be the shit because they kiss my ass anyway. But when I leave, they all fuck around and pretend because I'm not engaged, and that's why the system sucks and is soft, and that's why it falls. And I was watching something, and they're like, why is it that libertarian parties generally will fall or succumb to the world? Like, if you think about it, like a lot of places were libertarian, and then they became authoritarian. Well, if you think about it, there's a saying, what's called strong man creates easy world. Easy world creates weak man. Weak man creates evil world. Evil world creates strong man. Strong man creates weak man. Weak man creates easy world. Easy world creates evil, basically, and that's what's going on. So there's a saying out there, but they're missing a step, the evil, which is what we're going through now, and that's what Trump is, and that's why he is, what's it called? A Trojan horse to the system, because again, all those names I listed before, nobody would hire them for anything. No one would elect them for anything. But Trump slides by on the radar, and he gets by. So we hire him, and we use him so that we can go and break into the system, and break into the court, and break into the government, and take advantage, and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? That's but yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got 2 file arrests.
So you count all the cars, says all the bullshit, drama, sale, blah, blah. But yeah, that's the video. So anyways, thank you for watching. Take it real, keep it easy, be well, be safe, be happy, be strong. God bless. I'm the shit. Give me your money, hit the follow button. I should fucking be doing well off. I should be a millionaire because I fucking know everything. I am the smartest man. I am the best in the world. And you would be lucky to be my wife, and you'd be lucky to have my kids. Because my kids are gonna fucking glow. They're gonna be born Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. You have a 6-pack. You fucking stupid asses. Fucking learn. Now no one fucking wants your fucking old ass. Like you were hot when you were younger, but you ain't anymore. You fucking lost a piece of shit. So anyways, I'm out. Peace.